know, life after high school was pretty rough. I had no clue what I wanted to do. I had no clue what was going on. But one good thing that happened, I finally got my license. I was feeling like the man. I finally had my license. I could have had it junior year, but I failed my test 7 times and I had to wait till I was 18 to get it. But it wasn't my fault that I failed it. It wasn't the driving test. It was just the written test. I finally got my license after I graduated. Finally, after all that hard work, 2 years later, I finally got it. Didn't take me 1 week. Not 1 week went by before I crashed my car. Now, I didn't have my license for a week. I think it was like 5 days. Crashed the car in 5 days. Yeah, ended up hitting the garage. It wasn't my fault though, I swear it wasn't. Let me explain. See, I stayed up the night before till 4 in the morning playing 2K. So you know I'm already tired. And then about 8 o'clock, my dad wakes me up. He says, "Can you take your sister to church?" I say, "Yeah, I can take her." She had this little thing going on in church. I said, "You know what? No problem. I can take her." Knowing that I'm tired, I'm exhausted. So I take her to church, and then I pick her up. So we're coming back in, and I'm a little tired. Like, I'm kind of falling asleep a little bit because I stayed up till 4 in the morning. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. It is what it is. So we're pulling up in the driveway. I got to park a certain way in the driveway. I got to park on the side of the house. On the side, like, by the garage on the side. So I'm moving in, I'm moving my car, the car gets stuck in the mud. I'm like, the only logical thing to do is put my foot on the gas so I can get out of the mud. So I put my foot on the gas, and out of nowhere, I don't know how it happened, I don't know, I end up running into the garage. Now, the first thing I did after I was in shock, I had to make sure my sister was all right. I look at her, I say, "You all right?" She didn't say nothing. She was in shock too. It's not even that bad if you look at it. I mean, the car slipped in the mud. It's not even somebody. I was looking around like, is this real life? Did I just hit the garage? You know how stupid you gotta be to hit a garage? Something staying still. It's right there. It's been right there the whole time. How do you hit something in one spot? The whole garage is torn down. It's completely broken. I look behind me. Neighbors is looking, laughing. I'm like, wow, keep it real. I'll be laughing too if it didn't happen to me. I start looking. After I looked at my sister, I said out loud, I said, "Man, I'm gonna get in big trouble." I start thinking to myself, I say, man, I gotta come up with a story because I cannot tell my dad that I just hit this thing. I'm gonna get in so much trouble. So I start thinking of stuff. Dad, I don't know what happened. I was in the house. I heard a loud noise. I came outside and these 2 people were in the garage. They were just right there in front of the garage. And they just ran into it and took off. I said, nah, that don't sound believable. I gotta come up with a better story than that. Comes a time in life where you just gotta take responsibility for your actions. You just gotta take responsibility. I messed up. I hit the garage. It's time for me to take responsibility for it. But I wasn't ready to do that yet. I kept thinking of stuff. How can I tell my dad that the garage just completely got destroyed that doesn't have anything to do with me? And nothing I thought of made sense, so I did the right thing and I told him. I ended up calling my dad. Some phone calls you just don't want to have to make. You don't want to have to make. I said, "Hey, Dad, how you doing, man? How's work? You having a good day?" "I hope so." "Hey, real quick though, something happened. I kind of hit the garage. I don't know. The car got stuck in the mud. I hit the gas. Probably should have backed up, but I hit the gas." He goes, "You know you're going to have to pay for it, right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am." Ended up costing me $600 to get a new garage, and I learned a very valuable lesson that day. If your car gets stuck in the mud, back up, don't hit the gas. That's not the brightest thing to do. Should probably back up. I didn't have my car for a week. I didn't have my car for a week before I did something stupid. You gotta be kidding me. $600 for a new garage. That could have been spent on some shoes or something. A new garage for $600. At that time, I was thinking to myself, like, man, maybe driving is not for me. $600 to fix stuff. If I'm gonna be hitting stuff, maybe I should just take the bus or something. It's not really worth it. I've been walking for 18 years. I think I could walk some more. But I finally figured it out. I finally figured out how to drive, and ever since then, I haven't hit anything else.